Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be your week ahead spread. So I have the Soha Mystic and I have the Radiant Wise Spirit cards. I'm going to grab each of those and I'm going to open them in the middle and see what message we pull out for the sign of Virgo. We have the Fool energy and we have the Lover's energy. So two major arcanas for you, Virgo, and they both speak to deciding, making a choice, having a choice to make, to start over, to start fresh, to begin again. The Fool encourages you to go at something like you've never been hurt, like you can dance like no one's watching. It's just this fresh energy, but you definitely have to make that choice first that you're going to do it. So I'm going to keep the Soha Mystic. We're going to put Radiant Wise back over to the side. And I have a favorite tarot card reader from YouTube, Ramblin' Mike, and he does this 5-card movie spread that I have replicated for this reading for you. So let's put our own little spin on it, but we're going to just use the basic bone structure to do a reading for the sign of Virgo. Virgo can be your sun, moon, or rising energy. For the sign of Virgo, your recent past is the 5 of Swords and the Justice. Current energy, 8 of Cups. Future energy, what's coming up for you as you move into your future. 7 of Wands, fire. And Queen of Pentacles, your energy. This is Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. This brand new, fresh opportunity is awaiting for you. Something new is in your future, Virgo. That's exciting. And clarification is with the Radiant Wise Spirit cards. Let's clarify that 5 of Swords. Clarify the 5 of Swords for Virgo. Recent past energy. Why is the 5 of Swords here? For the sign of Virgo. Death energy. Death energy is a clarification of the 5 of Swords that there was fighting and conflict and challenge and the 5 of Swords is ugly. It's ugly. It just reminds me of, I just got the image. This might fit for you if this is your reading. Maybe listen, but I got the image of somebody that had to go into work every day knowing that they don't get along with their coworkers, they don't get along with their boss, they don't get along with the administration at large, and it just is miserable. So every day they go into work and it just feels like a fight, fight, fight. 5 of Swords literally is air energy. It's all about communication and it's about negative communication. It's about feeling like you always have to fight to prove your point, to be heard, to get information across. It always requires hard work. And there is usually a winner and a loser. And we all know that in real, true, heartfelt communication, there's never winning or losing. There's always us against us. So this energy really feels solo, like a Virgo had to feel like they had to fight for everything. They had to fight to prove their point. They had to fight to get a day off. They had to fight, fight, fight. And there's an end. This recent past shows that something ended that. Whether the employment scenario changed shape because somebody left, or there was what is it called? A reassignment of roles. People were moved around, shuffled around, and it was an end. There was a transformation. Death energy is Scorpio energy, so you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, but there was a Scorpio or a death energy in this fighting conflict. There was an end to it. Justice. That has to do with HR or something legal, like in the legal field for you, Virgo. So I don't know if you had an HR scenario going on or if you had the legal like the justice system itself involved. You had to go to court or you filed a suit or something along those lines. But it's either, legal at work, HR, or something legal in the world. But why is justice here? The Emperor definitely has to do with work. So justice energy is the major arcana for the sign of Libra. Libra is all about balance, wanting to achieve balance, wanting to find balance. The truth is utmost important. So the justice is here because all this conflict, all this back and forth, arguing, people not getting along, not seeing eye to eye, that came to an end because I feel like then the HR or the legal system got involved. And once that happened, then your job became a lot better and a lot more understandable. And the Emperor is your boss. So I don't know if somebody handled your boss, if your boss was moved. This death energy does speak of transformation. So it has to do, the Emperor is definitely the leader, daddy energy, masculine energy. It's Aries. It's sometimes Taurus gets a little bit affiliated with the Emperor, but the Emperor is here under justice. So there was a call to action, a call to order of your workplace. This is very work oriented. Your current energy right now, Virgo, is walking away from what no longer serves you emotionally. It's emotionally closing the door, emotionally closing the chapter. It almost feels like this was your recent past. It's not your current energy, it's the past. But it affected you. It definitely spoke to you. It affected you. What am I trying to say? It's like it became a part of you, and it dictates to you how your future is going to feel because of everything you've gone through. I feel like you've gone through a lot. The Eight of Cups energy is here in your current energy, clarified by the Page of Cups. It does feel like you are emotionally closed off from something. You've determined in your heart that I have closed the door and this chapter is closed for me. But there is an emotional conversation that I think you still want to have. You still want to sit down and tell somebody what that felt like to have to go through that, what that meant to you, that you had to be a part of that, what that did to your self-esteem, what that did to your emotions. I really feel like your walking away energy is not taken lightly. It's definitely coming from a place of, I want to let you know why I'm walking away. I think you aren't ghosting. I think you are definitely being emotionally open about what you went through and why you feel the way you feel now. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Seven of Wands is all about boundaries, having to lay down firm, clear boundaries in the sand. Why is that Seven of Wands here for Virgo? Your boundaries are coming from a place of, and I will not be alienated or excluded again. If you're going to do that to me, I understand why you're walking away. Seven of Wands is definitely your firm, clear boundaries. But you're doing that because you're avoiding being alienated and excluded and left out in the cold. You're not going to feel that way again. So your boundaries in your future are protective measures so that nobody will ever make you feel like a second-class citizen again. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? That is definitely your energy, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles is Virgo energy all day long. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles is here with the Ace of Cups. You know why that's here? It's because you love yourself. in a good, healthy way. I'm not talking about conceited, arrogant energy. I'm talking about healthy self-love. You see yourself the way that you are meant to be seen, and that is, I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm able to do hard things. I can handle conflict, challenge. I can handle HR. I can handle legal system. I can handle emperor energy. I can handle things. I can handle people trying to hurt my feelings. I am abundant. When I plant my seed, they grow. I have money, I have health, I have wealth, I have time. Anything that I want to put my investment into, it grows like a mofo. So the Queen of Pentacles, I believe in you, Virgo. You believe in yourself. That's all that really matters. Your self-love, this ability for you to pour into your own cup before you think about pouring into anybody else. You pour into yourself first. That is most important. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So you definitely are speaking your truth. You're definitely getting your point across. You're definitely making a statement. Wherever you've been and whatever you've been doing, you are definitely a force to be reckoned with. King of Swords is Aquarian energy, is calling out truth, it's truth bombs all over the place. Whether people want to hear them or not, I think you're delivering that. And that is coming from a place of, because I love myself, I am not going to put up with Seven of Wands, my boundaries. I'm not going to put up with people crossing my boundaries. I'm not going to put up with you putting me out in the cold and making me feel like a third-class citizen. I am not going to deal with that. This is the way I feel. This is the way I see things. We're going to just proceed forward from self-respect first. I'm going to grab the Moonology Oracle cards. And Oracle cards are a little different than tarot cards. So we're going to just pull out a couple energies from these Oracle cards. They mostly revolve around the positions of the moon. We have new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. If that isn't King of Swords, I don't know what is. And the gibbous moon or the gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. You are very close to achieving your goal. When the Queen of Pentacles shows up in a reading, that is truth, truth, truth. Virgo, this is your reading. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. And if you're interested in a personal reading, the contact information can be found in the description box below. Be blessed. Be well. Thank you.